Once, we walked with the light of the sun in our hearts. Consciousness was a river flowing through our veins, but greed, fear, division crept in like the shadows at dusk, and what was once whole began to fracture. Cracks in the earth, cracks in our spirits.
I am the hand that digs deep into the soil, not to nurture but to take, to mine, to frack, to strip bare the bones of the earth. Power and profit are the gods I serve, and I will sacrifice your children to them, for I am relentless and my hunger knows no bounds.
But even in the darkest night, a single flame can be seen. Hope is not just a word, but a force, an ember that ignites revolutions. Those who long for peace must rise, not with silence, but with the roar of creation, with hands that build and voices that sing the dawn.
And in the shadows, there were those who did not bow. They carried the torch even when the wind howled. They knew that the smallest spark could light the way, that a single voice could echo through eternity.
From the ashes of conflict they rose, Gandhi with the salt of the earth in his hands, Mandela who broke the chains that bound us, Malala who carried the weight of 1,000,000 silenced voices. They carried the torch of peace, knowing there would come a time where we had no choice but to return to love.
The great leader Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. It is a light we must bring, and love is the only force that can heal the wounds of hate." A new consciousness is rising, a tide that washes over borders, sees not nations but one beating heart. We are the threads woven into the fabric of this earth, and it is our hands that will mend the tears.
Those who listen to the whispers of the wind, who feel the pulse of the earth beneath their feet, they will lead us into the dawn, for they know that peace is not passive. It is a force that shapes mountains, a river that carves valleys, a revolution that begins within the heart.
Today the storms still rage, but light breaks through. The wars that once consumed us are fewer, and the earth, she begins to heal. The cracks are filled with green, the scars softened by time.
We stand at a crossroads. One path leads back into the shadows, the other towards the light. Will we be the generation that turns back, or the one that steps boldly into the future?
Peace is not just the absence of war, it's loving thoughts about one another. Returning to the Earth Mother, it is justice born of struggle, kindness rooted in strength, love carved from the stone of our souls. It is something we must build not once but every day, in every breath we take, every word we speak.
The earth can thrive, but only if we remember our place in her arms. We are the guardians, the healers, the hands that will shape her future. The power of peace lies within us all, in the choices we make, the lives we lead. Let us walk this path together and create the world we wish to see.
And so, we step into the light, not as fractured souls, but as one humanity. The path of peace is long, it is steep, but together we will rise, together we will climb.
Peace on earth, now and forevermore.